Joining us today is Sheila Troxel, president of the Richland Kiwanis Club, and they have a big fundraiser coming up and some other things we want to talk about here today. But good morning, Sheila. How are you?
Good morning, Phil. I'm good. Thank you.
Awesome to have you in here today. We talked quite a while ago, but it's coming up soon, your Spaghetti Supper fundraiser. So tell us about it.
Yes, it will be Monday, April 14th, and it will be from 4:30 to 7, and it's going to be at the Phoenix Center, and it will be a free will offering. And you can call in if you'd rather do a carryout. We're happy to fill that order and bring it out to your car. All the proceeds this time will go to the Union Learning Center, which is located in the bottom of the Richland Center City Auditorium.
Well, tell us a little bit more about the Union. We've talked about it on the program before, but it's really been expanding, hasn't it?
It has. We have a lot of organizations that use the facility as well. We partner with a lot of people, but basically it's centered around kids, and it's open to any student that would like to come. It's not just Richland Center, it's any of the surrounding school districts. Soon we'll be doing the AP reviews, which are very popular because of the testing and things, but we offer different classes, different tutoring. It can be any subject. If you need help with something, we will help with that. Recently, we had a student that she's a junior, Bryn Knable, at the Richland Center High School, and she actually was coming and tutoring on math for the intermediate school students that were needed a little extra credit. So it's just a really cool place. You should come check it out. There's just anything that anyone wants to be involved in, we will get a tutor there or help there to let them have that opportunity.
It's been used as a meeting room as well, hasn't it?
Yes, Partners for Prevention meets there once, sometimes twice a month. We have Health and Human Services that have classes there. The Richland Center School District has some tutoring done there. So we're willing to partner with anyone that needs that help in that space.
Right now, you're raising funds for any specific goal, Sheila, or is it just kind of for the overall expenses?
Oh, Jessica Huntemer, the president, she always has goals and things she's fundraising for. I know they want to do get ready for a podcast room, and I think I saw on the list that they were going to talk to Phil Nee about some of that.
All right.
They also we're doing some 3D. I'm not sure exactly what, but it's some 3D printing they want to get better at. They've just got all kinds of ideas, and it's always free to any student. There's no cost to it, and I know they provide snacks and feed the kids, but then it's any school supplies, things like that. They're just a great organization.
It's a great safe place.
It's a great safe place. It's not there for babysitting. It's there to help kids in any subject that they need, or if it's anything that they're interested in. I know that they've had people that are willing to teach them how to fish, people that are willing to do art projects with them, just anything that they're interested in. I know at one time they were talking about maybe some music lessons, different things. I mean, they just really want to fill that need of anyone that any of those kids need, and then at no cost. That's a big one. So they're ran strictly on grants or fundraisers or donations.
Lots of volunteers too, it sounds like.
Yeah, there's a lot of different volunteers. Great board. Andy Troxel's on it. Jessica Huntemer, Michael Starks, Derek Kalish. I'm on that board. There's just a lot of good people, and then they bring in all the volunteers. They have teachers that are willing to come in and help out. Just a great set of volunteers that will do whatever the kids need.
You're open, of course, during the school year, but I presume you have some summer programs as well?
They will. It's kind of the hours are set kind of on what the classes will be offered. Now the AP review classes that will be coming up in May, those are usually a certain night at a certain time, and depending on the subject. So that's how they do that. They have certain teachers that will come in and review with the kids on that.
Great. So the fundraiser is going to help out a great cause, the Union Learning Center. And Kiwanis, this kind of fits right in with the whole Kiwanis theme, doesn't it?
Yes. Kiwanis is all about the kids. they're willing to support anything that the kids need. I know some of the projects that they've helped with before, like Boy Scout Eagle projects. They've helped out with the Partners for Prevention, different things that they're doing. The Key Club is a big one that needs supplies, and I just actually want to give a big shout out to Lizzie Forehand, who's the new advisor at Richland Center for the Key Club. She was a Key Club member, and she's come back now to be a teacher, and she is now the new Key Club advisor. So she has got those kids involved and learning to give back to the community.
That's awesome. Where somebody not too long ago was, a member, and now they're helping out. So.
Yeah, and I think the other one that we do a lot with is the Boy Scouts. So, our big projects through the year is the Coats for Kids project, and then the backpack programs. We do roadside cleanup twice a year, and usually the Boy Scouts and Key Club are great. It's so nice to have those young kids go down in the ditches so us old folks don't have to do that. We also work a lot with the other nonprofits in town. So if they're having a fundraiser and maybe they want to use the griddles, we will go and help them. And I know we have a big pancake breakfast coming up May 15th, and then that will be for Grace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's going to be the Grace kickoff night there, and it's been very successful in the past.
Well, I think there's just nothing like a good pancake supper.
That's
and
right.
This is a pancake breakfast, but it'll be great.
It's fun to have breakfast for supper.
It is.
That'll be perfect.
Takes me back to the days when I was growing up on the farm.
Yes, us too, right. So it does. And then it's also a free will offering that night as well, I believe.
Yes, I think that is correct. And then May 9th and 10th will be the Hub City drag races. So they're going to be using our stand for food, and then after that we'll do the cleanup. So we decided to hold off on the roadside cleanup until after that event. But the Kiwanis is just a great organization. We're always looking for new members. We meet the third Monday of each month at the Phoenix Center at noon, and usually it's an hour or less is what the meetings run. But, you can sign up as an individual if you want. You can come as a business, and maybe you have different employees that will flex in and out. That's also an option. That's how I started, was as a corporate member. And then, not quite sure how I got to be president, but...
A natural progression, I think, wasn't it?
I think you just never learn the word no. But we just encourage anybody to come and, even if they just want to stop in and sit through our meeting and see kind of what it's about, we would welcome them to do that.
Lots of great causes, and you've been able to do it. I know numbers have dropped a little bit in a lot of the civic organizations, but you're still doing the same amount of work. I'm just amazed how much Kiwanis do.
We're still doing the same amount of work, but we got really lucky. We have some new members that have joined, some new business owners in town. Also, we have some... I don't guilt trip some of my friends, but they do now come and volunteer for events, which is great, because it really, the more people you have, the more hands you have available, it just makes the job a lot easier. Our biggest fundraiser is the Richland County Fair, and again, that's what really supports a lot of the projects that we do. But that's a long 4 days, and so if we can get people to come and help us out and break up those shifts a little bit. That really helps. But that's why it's really important for the community not only to support us, but to support the Lions, the Legion, the 4-H clubs, because a lot of times that's where their main funding comes from.
That's where the best food is, at the fair, too.
It's always the best food. We have the best cheese curds.
Oh, yes, you do.
And malts, chocolates.
People clamor for those, too. And then you mentioned the Coats for Kids project. We'll be talking about that probably toward the end of summer then.
Yeah, and we've already got a big, the community is always great, so we have some bins already filled, ready to go for the winter months, because as we all know, like you say, the winter will be here again.
Yes.
Very shortly. But we also get donations, like for, we're specifically coats for the Kiwanis, but we also get hats and mittens, and all of those are then taken to the schools, and then the schools distribute to the other schools, so that no child is cold or anything like that.
Wonderful. Well, we hope a lot of people will come out for the Spaghetti Supper fundraiser. That's on April 14th. And just some really good spaghetti too. Rave reviews from your spaghetti eaters over the years, I think.
It will be, and Amy and Greg do a great job to help us out, and Andrea will probably be there helping, and of course Dewey's the hardest working person there.
Yes, he is. Well, he'll tell
Just
you.
ask him.
Stop by and get his autograph there too.
Absolutely.
So, free will offering on Monday night, April 14th. So hope a lot of
from
people
4:30 to 7, and please come on out and support us as we give back to the community.
Absolutely. Thanks for all you do, Sheila. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You're the president. How long does this term run then?
I
life?
think, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. No, I think it's this coming August.
Okay. Well, good. Well, thanks for what you do.
Thank you, Phil.
Sheila Troxel joining us on The Morning Show.